Greetings. We are going to be having a little chat about what's been going on so far. We'll be right back. Welcome to Midlife Mama. I am Tiffany, and on this channel I share videos and vlogs of my life as a first-time mom starting at 46. If you are new here, consider subscribing, joining the family, coming along for the ride. If you're already a subscriber, thank you so much for being here, for rocking with me, and welcome back. In today's video, I will be giving you guys an update on my cancer diagnosis and what's been going on so far. You'll learn all the little things. If I don't cover something, feel free to hit me up in the comments and ask a question. I will certainly answer it. But before I get started with that, I want to say that I know it's been a while. It's been a while since I uploaded a video. I think I uploaded a video maybe 4 weeks ago. That was my last vlog. The election has happened, and you guys have sent me a plethora of lovely messages and prayers and kind wishes and well wishes for me, also for my mom and for Nevaeh. And we thank you from the bottom of our hearts for all of those messages. They mean a lot. I did not get to respond to all of them, but I saw them, I read them, and I took them in to my heart and my spirit, and I thank you guys so much for sending them. Now, let's get into this update. So today is December 1st. I finished my last treatment for radiation on November 9th, and I finished my last chemo on November 10th. On November 10th, I had an MRI, and then I had a procedure to have a sleeve inserted so that I could have some internal radiation as a second round of treatment. The MRI, the result of the MRI was that the tumor had shrunk by 5 centimeters. Now, if you follow me if you're on my Facebook page, you probably already know this. I have not said anything on Instagram, but anyway, the tumor shrunk by 5 centimeters. It went from 8 centimeters to 3. So I was no longer a candidate for the external radiation, given that the sleeve was not in a good position because there was no way to tell where it was going. The tumor is blocking the entrance. So it's a 3 centimeter tumor. So what the next course of action is for me to have surgery to hopefully remove what is left of the tumor. And I also will be having a hysterectomy. So that is the update. I think that is good news. I am grateful for the shrinkage of the tumor. I think we're headed in the right direction. My doctors are optimistic. And of course, you know, I am optimistic and faithful. I have been faithful through this entire process that God has got this for me and that I will be completely fine. But I want to chat a little bit about what has been happening during the treatments. Now, the treatments have been rough on me, and I don't want to make that sound worse than it is. I have had some good days, and I think the good days were more towards the beginning of treatment. What I have learned with this treatment is that it's cumulative, and so the side effects start to present themselves the longer you go in treatment. So at that 3rd week, I started to experience symptoms or side effects, and mostly the side effects for me were fatigue, some gastrointestinal problems, and not a whole lot of nausea. I was given an anti-nausea medicine for chemo, lasts for about 2 weeks. It really sort of eliminated nausea. I didn't have a whole lot of nausea with taking that medication. I was also given Zofran for anti-nausea, but I did have some gastrointestinal problems, and I'm still experiencing those to this day. Once I finished treatment, I'm telling you, I feel like I have had more bad days since I finished that treatment than I had while I was going through the treatment. And oddly enough, on the days when I had both radiation and chemo, I felt better those couple of days following. Not necessarily on the day. On the day I was very tired, but on the days following the chemo, I kind of felt better. And I guess it's the medicine. I guess it's the medicine. Yeah, the side effects were such that I just did not feel good, and I'm still feeling a little bit of that now. I have pain mostly at night. I've cramping, and and it's kind of like severe cramping, and it's painful, and it comes in waves, it comes and goes. They come, they last for a few seconds, then they go away, and then I don't have them for a while. But I do take Tylenol at night to help me sleep a little bit without any pain. The Tylenol does help to relieve a little bit of it, and I am able to sleep. So what was going on before I had my diagnosis was I was having a hemorrhaging bleeding issue. I no longer have that issue. I no longer have the anemia symptoms, the severe anemia. I no longer have that. I do have days when I am very, very cold. I do have those kind of days, and I have experienced loss of appetite. I don't always want to eat, and sometimes the thought of eating, I'm just not interested. I'm not interested in eating. I do eat because I know that I need to, but I'm not always interested in eating. And that is where we are now. I have days when I'm super hungry, and then I have days when I don't want to eat at all. Most of the time when I'm hungry in the morning. So I usually am able to eat breakfast and enjoy it because I'm hungry. By the time lunch rolls around, I'm usually not hungry, and I don't really want to eat anything, and I definitely don't ever want to eat anything at dinner. I normally feel at my worst in the evening time. So that's where we are now. I'm having surgery on December 7th. And hopefully I will be able to give you guys an even better update than that. So that is the update. That's what's been going on. Chemo lasted 5 weeks. It was once a week for 4 hours, and I got lots of sleep during that because they gave me Benadryl. I took my phone fully charged and my audiobook loaded up, on my Audible account loaded up with a book to listen to, and it was fairly easy. I got a mild dose of chemo. I did not experience any hair loss, and again, I did not experience any nausea or vomiting from that. I do have gastrointestinal issues, but that is the sum total of it. Radiation was every day. It was 5 days a week, and it was painless going through it. It was painless. Before I go any further in this video, I want to make sure that you guys are keeping up with your annual visits to your gynecologist. They go so far in early detection and prevention. I would advise you to, if you have not been keeping up with your annual exams, please do so. And while we're at it, in the comments down below, let me know, are you keeping up with your exams? If so, why not? Are you afraid to go? Are you afraid of what you might hear? A lot of times that keeps us from going to the doctor, but please keep up with them. So let me know in the comments how you guys are keeping up with your appointments. Let me know in the comments also if I have not covered anything in this video, or if you have any questions, feel free to fire them off in the videos. I know that I have not been uploading. I cannot promise that I will be uploading regularly until I really get through the whole ordeal. I'll upload as much as I can. Today I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good today. So I thought I would record this video. Nevaeh is doing fantastic. She is affected by the pandemic, and she is affected by mommy not always feeling well. Her favorite phrase here lately is, "Mommy no feel very well." And she tells me I need to go to the doctor to get a checkup. So she is aware that mommy is not 100% well, and She is aware that she is not going to school. She is asking for friends. She is asking to go back to school. I am torn with sending her back to school because given that I cannot really afford to contract anything, I don't want to send her into an environment where she might contract something, bring it home, or contract something and worse, make her sick. So I have not sent her back to school. Her school recently just reopened last month, but I still have not sent her back to school. I do, however, let her go to her babysitter. Her babysitter I do trust because I know how diligent she has been with following the guidelines for COVID. So I do let her go to her babysitter's house and get a little bit of social time and a little bit of time out of the house. I guess that brings me to how we're managing this pandemic and me having the cancer diagnosis. The way to manage that is I sort of live on a self-imposed stay-at-home order, quarantine type thing. I do not go anywhere. I don't go to hair salons, nail shops, restaurants, malls. I don't go anywhere where I might come into contact with someone who does not want to wear a mask. I wear a mask. If I do go out of the house, I do wear a mask because the only time I usually go to out of the house is to go to my doctor's appointments. And I definitely wear a mask in those situations. I do curbside pickup. I do deliveries, and when I do curbside pickup, I also put my mask on when they come to the car, even if they're just going to the trunk. So that's how we operate. We do curbside pickup, we do grocery deliveries, we do grocery pickups, and that's just how we manage. My mom still goes to work, but she does not come into contact with the public very often, and they are very safe in her office with sanitizing and mask wearing and things like that. So we pretty much live like that, knowing that it's I have a 50% chance of getting sick if I contract COVID. So I stay far away and I try and protect myself as much as possible. So that's where we are. That's how we manage the pandemic. It's been rough. Because I sometimes want to, get out and do things. And when I feel like that, I take a drive. I go somewhere in the car and we take a drive down the strip or something like that. Nevaeh likes to spot the shapes on the strip with the big buildings and stuff like that. And she loves the Excalibur. It's the gigantic castle. She gets a kick out of that. Her two favorites, the gigantic castle and the big triangle, which is the Luxor. So she gets a kick out of that and we get out of the house. I recently returned to work, but I am going off work again to recover from the surgery. So my last day of work will be Friday. Nevaeh's birthday is on Saturday. She's turning 4, if you guys can believe that. That's nuts. And I'm a little bit sad and a little bit excited about it. So I'm going to try and film it. We're not doing much for her birthday. We can't have anyone coming over for her birthday or anything like that. But we did buy her a bunch of stuff. She got a bunch of stuff for her birthday. Some necessity things, but we got her some fun stuff too. And I hope she enjoys it. Christmas is coming, so that's a whole nother ball game. But that's where we are. If I did not cover anything, be sure to leave it in the comments down below. Thank you guys again for your well wishes and your prayers. I ask that you continue to pray for me through the surgery and the recovery. And we are still believing God for complete healing. And that is it for me. I think that's it for the update. I don't want to keep y'all too long, but I wanted to pop in, say hello, let y'all know how things are going. If this video was helpful or if you enjoyed it, give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't done that already. Catch up with me on Instagram and Facebook. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. And we'll see you next time. Bye. I'm filming a video.
Filming a video?
Yeah.
I'm watching Jan and Mama.
Okay, we'll have fun watching Jan and Mama.
Okay, the door open?
Or I need it closed so I can have silence while I'm filming.
Okay. I close the door.
Okay.
You lock the door.
I don't have to lock it. Just close it and then I'll come out when I'm done.